audio on.
And we are live. What's up, you guys? God damn it. I'm just having so much shit happen.
What's up, you guys? She thought she was live about 10 minutes ago and gave her whole spiel, and it wasn't.
What it was? It
There's
wasn't
a
going
lot
down.
of madness going on, you guys. The kids just got home.
Mexico.
Happy Sunday. Here we go. Here we go. We're getting our shit together, you guys. Wow. So yeah, it's been a fun 13 minutes. Well, like 15 minutes. Butcher Van, we always nail the intro. It's crazy. We actually went live, but I think it was on Mixer. So then I shut it down because it wasn't obviously on YouTube. So guys, we have so much to talk about. We're running late. We have the regular panel here: Butcher Van, Xbot 448, Crispy Bomb, and Supersonic Station. So yay! What's up, everybody in the chat? Welcome, Delilah, UK Dazarus, Z Black Rider, and everybody else. It's just like I'm totally thrown off. The kids just walked in the house, and it just went crazy. Yeah, guys, do you have anything to announce?
Sounds good. Doesn't work.
Xbot, thank you. That's cool. All right, guys. So we're gonna get started, and this entire show we're gonna. What?
I got right.
I have no idea what the fuck he's just saying.
I'm so confused.
Me too.
Where's the horizon? I saved up 10 million credits. Got my castle. Got my 10 super wheel spins. Got my barn fine. Yeah.
Barn fine. All right, that's great, Xbot. That's not really an announcement. I just want to know if
I have an announcement.
Okay.
I've been trying to do that like for 2 weeks straight to get this castle. I'm at 9 million.
Are you guys serious right now?
Yes, that's very important.
You're not a nice person.
I'm not a nice person. It's been crazy. Like, my day has been madness. I don't usually work on Sundays, so I went to work, you guys, and then it's all falling apart. All right, so the XO18.
No, I'm not on Bluetooth.
Or you're gonna be muted too.
That wasn't me.
I know
was
who
not
it's.
me.
That wasn't me.
Yes, it was. Liar, pants on fire. XO18 was yesterday, and I think it was a pretty good show.
Oh, sorry.
What?
I'm gonna quit this job right now.
You can't say XO18 and good in the same sentence. I'm just saying.
So guys, before we dive into all the things that we're gonna talk about XO18, because that's what this entire show is gonna be about. I want to know your quick opinion on it. Like, did you like it or didn't you like it? Butcher Van, go.
I actually thought, for the most part, it was really positive and it was a good show. With that being said, there's a couple stipulations in that. Like, I thought it was a good show overall with a lot of good releases, good new information, but in the same fact, none of it pertained to me and directly affected what I play and what I enjoy as far as games. Not saying that won't affect other people. I'm just saying that, to me, the show didn't really didn't show me anything. But there was a lot of really good content in there, and I'm excited to talk about it.
Okay, very nice. Yeah, I can understand what you're saying. A lot of it didn't pertain to you, but it was pretty interesting. And I have to say, I feel like one of the best parts of the XO18 was the fans. I don't know, they had so much hype and they were just so excited that it put a smile on my face. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, were they awesome or not?
Well, when the producers held the sign up and did the signal to cheer, then they were excited. Other than that, they weren't excited.
I secretly think that was the caravan that's moving to the southern border.
You know what? Okay, Supersonic Station. What'd you think about the show?
Did you see that though? Like, I will put it like on YouTube. I'll make a little clip. You can see the Xbox people like telling them when to cheer and jump up and down.
I
like
recorded
idiots.
the whole show, but I did not notice that because I don't know.
It's very noticeable.
It was pretty funny at that one point where they panned over to him like a couple seconds too early in the show, and it was like dead silent in the theater, and then they panned over to it, and then all of a sudden, like everybody's jumping up and down, yelling and screaming, and and everybody's like, well, the show was wild.
Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves.
I missed a lot of the show because I was on Xbox Live Reactions and it was really friggin' loud and I couldn't understand a damn thing. Delilah said,
"Are you messing with my live reaction shows?"
No, it was great. Delilah said, "Yo, is that Yoshida from Mooch and Crap? Supersonic Station.
I know not what you speak of.
Would you like to let people know your opinion?"
Oh, on the show it sucked balls. There was nothing good about it.
I thought you were gonna do it in a Yoshida voice or something, but I guess not.
The show sucked ass.
How would Yoshida say it, sir?
We at Sony are smart and do nothing. Xbox does shitty show and looks like fucking idiots. You happy now?
So happy now.
I think he's trying to get away from that persona, but that persona follows him wherever he goes now. And it's like, dude, are you Yoshida? Can you do Yoshida for me?
Oh, Master Yoshida.
Blade says his regular voice is Yoshida. Yeah, Delilah, that's him.
Oh.
That was an impersonation of Yoshida getting tickled, by the way.
Good job, Phil Spencer. Make a damn Xbox show about PC and shit, you fucking idiot.
Okay, that's great. Crispy Bomb.
Game Pass.
What did you think about the XO18 show?
Well, he just said Game Pass, like it was Game Pass show. Yeah, I liked a lot of the games. I mean, you know, I do want to play Crackdown now. It is cool that we got Obsidian. I mean, who can't say that's a great pickup? I don't know. I mean, was it great? No. Did I expect it to be great? No.
Yes, you did.
I was pleased. I mean, I would have liked to see some kind of small teaser. I mean, that would have been awesome, but I'll take it.
I mean, it's, you know, I think it was overhyped just within the community.
Snaps damage control. Here we go, people.
I think it was overhyped, but
no, it wasn't just the community. This was Xbox hyping the shit, and they showed us fucking nothing. They
remember when we did XO before? This is where we announced our acquisition of Rare.
Okay, hold on. Let me calm down the waves real quick. Let me calm down the waves. A month ago, when we were talking about this, when XO was announced, and we brought this in on the show here, and we were talking about it, and you guys asked me what I thought, and I said, don't get overly hyped. It's just going to be an extension of FanFest. That's what they were growing this platform. They were bringing XO back for one reason, and that was to be an extension of FanFest, because FanFest at E3 is getting too busy. It's getting too overcrowded. They needed something, a platform to house a bigger stage of FanFest. So that's what this was designed about, and that's what I said a month ago. And I told people not to get their hypes up, but they still did.
Which is the thing. They should really hire you then for taking care of the marketing of like events like this, because like I said, Phil Spencer came out and talking about XO, and he's like, yeah, you know, when we had XO before, this is where we did things like we announced the acquisition of Rare. People look back into it. If you compare this XO to other XO events, it's not really high on that list.
No, but the thing is when they brought XO back and they were announcing that they were doing XO in Mexico, they didn't say that this was going to be a PlayStation venue, like where PlayStation has their thing in December that they normally have every year, but they canceled.
They referred to past XOs.
They did, but I agree with you, but what they should have said is they should have said that this is going to be an extension of FanFest, and it's going to be the new type of FanFest. Is basically
that's why I was saying they should hire you, man.
Wasn't this essentially inside Xbox?
They screwed it up, man.
They should have just named it, we're going to shove Game Pass down your throat for 2 hours show.
It's cool that it's going to be a traveling show. It's going to be around, you know, different parts of the world every year, which is really cool, because then, you know, everybody will get a big portion of that. I know they do FanFest in other parts of the world already, but this is kind of they're trying to make this a little bit bigger and like more grandiose, where they'll have a couple new drops, but it's not going to be, like E3.
Then you're gonna get, what did they leave out of E3?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I need to hear Xbot's his quick opinion on the show overall. What'd you think about it?
Quick opinion. Well, first off, I was with Butcher Van. As soon as they announced this, I remember I got crucified on like Crossfire and other shows I'm on. I'm like,
did
guys,
you get crucified though?
Yeah, no, I really did. I still got the scars. But anyway, yeah, but no, like I tried to tell people, and I gotta say, for the people who got overhyped out there, my brother's out there on YouTube, man. What's going on now, people? Huh? Yo, Boomstick, what happened, man? I'm saying, like, you guys should have listened to me and not tried to overhype it with, I think they're gonna do so many new development studios are coming, and they're gonna show this game and that game, and they're gonna show new this and new that. Guys, I told you guys, calm down. Simmer down now.
Wow.
Wait a minute, Xpot. I think you're kind of wrong, because they did show Minecraft sheep at the end. That's pretty exciting.
Well, no, cats and pandas. What are you talking about, sheep, man?
I'm sorry. Cats and cute cats.
Minecraft like that, okay?
Bam, and the show. Got it. Show's over, guys. We're out. All right. So I think that the XO event was informative. I liked it overall. I mean, I had a bunch of dudes yelling in my ear. That was fun.
And you were on a live reaction as well. So next time you probably shouldn't go live at a sports bar. I'm just saying.
First of all, it wasn't a sports bar in my living room.
For the low price of $9.95
plus $19.95 shipping and handling. So we were trying to, I was trying to listen on the TV, and the mixer was being a fucktard, and it kept being all choppy. So I had it on my phone, and I was listening in on my phone, and then everyone's yelling in my ears, and it was a great crew. Like, there were awesome people. They had so much hype, and they were just like da da da. And someone had his thing unmuted, and I'm just like, holy fucking shit!
Our boy Lemon from GRG, like his show kept coming in through the mic. But
it actually helped me, bot. That's the thing. Like, you're like, mute it, but it was actually helping me keep up with the show. But overall, like, I mean, I enjoyed the, hanging out with you guys, and I enjoyed the show. Like, I have to say, and this is going to be obviously our first topic going in, is my favorite part of it was the Give with Xbox. I think that's pretty fantastic that they're going to be donating $5 per like picture that you post of what gaming means to you.
I knew you were gonna like that when they said that. I was like, that's OSNAP right there.
They're giving up to $1 million, and that's until December 9th. That is my favorite part. Like, I got a smile on my face right now. Like, how could you not be proud of that?
That's pretty cool. They're giving all of it. That's awesome.
They're giving $5 per picture.
Are they keeping half of it or anything? I'm just curious. I'm just wondering.
Okay, so the four charities for that, the four charities that is going to is Child's Play, Gamers Outreach, Operation Supply Drop, Operation Supply Drop, and Special Effect. So it's going to 4 different charities. So I think that is pretty amazing. Sorry, I just laughed again. Grace, go. My
talking about charity. Come on.
So
those are very good charities, though, for sure.
Yeah, that is amazing, and that I know when I do the game stream, it's going to one specific one. It's going to the Children's Hospital here in Connecticut. But I'll definitely upload some pictures because I'll be doing my charity stream this year with the twins. And I can upload some pictures, and that'll go to other charities. So it's kind of like double dipping, but I guess double sharing. What is that you put out there, Butcher Van? What
free
is
code?
that?
Free code.
Free code. I would do
the last letter is a Z. Go.
That's cheating. You know what? I'm gonna put that in. Who's gonna win?
Yeah, who's gonna get it? Who got it? Who got it?
I didn't.
Someone's got to get it and tell us what it was. I don't know what it was.
Wow.
Just a random code I had laying around.
No Man's Sky.
Where is Sean Murray?
I actually want No Man's Sky on Xbox.
It was a free Game Pass game. Ah, got you all. Just kidding.
What is it? Is it Red Dead Redemption? All right. So, what do you guys think about the Give with Xbox program that they're running?
You know, one of the things you noticed, even with Xbox, the stuff that they talk about, stuff they don't talk about, this is one company that is constantly giving out there. So that is one of the reasons, you know, when you hear about all this console war bullshit, you know, you can do whatever. You could take part in it. You could take a left turn, steer away from it. One thing that Xbox gamers should and you know can be proud of is the fact that, you know, their preferred system is constantly giving to different charities out there and trying to see what they can do to make the community out there better. And when it comes to something like that, you got to give them nothing but respect. Yeah.
Absolutely. Nothing but respect. Like, I mean, Xbox, at the end of the day, they're a company. They need to make money, but they still do a lot within the community to brighten other people's lives overall. What do you think about that, Crispy Bomb?
I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome that they're getting people together with it just by a simple little picture. I mean, you could probably game with people you haven't gamed with in a long time. I mean, you could all take it. I would believe you could all take the picture, post it, and you could add the $5 for everybody. So it's pretty cool. I mean, Microsoft in general is one of the most charitable, profitable organizations. So, I mean, it's just no surprise.
It is not a surprise. I think it's really awesome. Supersonic Station, what do you think about that? I know that was like a good part of the show, yeah?
Yeah, very awesome. Like, can I just take a bunch of pictures and send it?
Someone got the code and didn't even say thank you.
They said, was it Tomb Raider?
Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider got the code? Who's Tomb Raider?
No. What's the code? Tomb Raider.
No, the code wasn't Tomb Raider. It was money.
Oh, it was money. How much money?
Hold on. I'll read it.
I missed the code. I missed the code.
I'm gonna redeem it. Hold on.
It's already been redeemed. Someone redeemed it.
God damn it.
Chelsea says, dang, I was trying. Chelsea, try to be faster.
Chelsea, get off of Minecraft and get ready, okay?
All right, so guys,
what do you have to do to do it? Just take a picture of you being happy with games and then tweet it to them.
Yeah, basically. There's actually a lot of photos on there already.
Yeah, I think that is very awesome. All about charity stuff. So good job, Xbox.
Yes, awesome job, Xbox.
There's two things I liked about the show, and that was the charity thing and the Gears of War trailer. Everything else sucked balls.
Chelsea said it's actually Sims. Yeah, I think the charity part was probably the best part of the show, in my opinion. Who did I not go to? Did we get you, Butcher? Okay, well, I wasn't sure because you were talking about the giveaway, and then, I don't know, I got confused. But go for it. I want to hear your opinion on that.
My favorite part of the show was, well, I had two favorite parts. The Forza announcement with the new DLC, the expansion pass. Yeah, I think that expansion track is going to be cool.
I missed that part.
Like, it's in the mountains, and
that's all you know, because all they showed you was a mountain getting struck by lightning.
Wait, can I stop you there for a second? Because I need to say that Forza on Black Friday is going to be half off. So, like, I know people are in Game Pass. They're probably going to get the expansion, then they'll lose it if they don't get Game Pass. But if you want to buy Forza, it's going to be half off. Okay, take it away.
Yeah. The thing is like they only showed that, like, the mountain and everything. But the cool thing is that it had all the windy roads and everything. And everybody knows they've been bringing out the Hoonigan cars, and they just brought out the Hoonigan truck. And drifting is, like, so hard for me for some reason in that game. Like, I have a hard time maintaining control for drifting. So to me, it's like I got excited for that because I was like, yeah, finally I have something that I can try and better myself at. And so that was my one of my best parts. But the second one was Larry's Black Friday sale. I saw that and I was just laughing my ass off. Like when I saw that, that was like the best ad I've ever seen in my life, where he's like, he's all wearing all the old clothes and he looks like Uncle Marty or something. And like,
he drank too much eggnog or some crap.
Eggnog is gross.
But everybody noticed that he was out of it for like a lot of the show. Like he wasn't really in the show much.
Yeah, but that was the other part. Was I liked the Black Friday ad that they did. It was pretty funny, and you know, you have the X that's taking $100 hit off, which a lot of people aren't crediting, which they should be, because $100 is a big deal for a console, especially a console that just released. The PS4 didn't even drop their price down for like 2 years before to get $100 down from their release price.
If you get it at Kohl's, you get $100 off with PUBG.
And then the other thing too, a lot of people aren't mentioning, is that Game Pass, if you buy 6 months right now on Game Pass, it's only $30 for 6 months. So that's $5 a month, which is for 6 months, which is a really good deal as well. So for those people, yeah, like on Game Pass, if you go on your Xbox and you go to manage subscription and you look at to buy a Game Pass, it has 1 month for $1 or 6 months for $30. And then
isn't that for new subscribers?
That's what I was just gonna ask.
No, because I just took advantage of it. I did not have the subscription. I was a subscriber before. I canceled my subscription, and then I just bought back into it because for $30, that's $5 a month. It's a good deal.
That is a really good deal. I would actually do that versus this $10 a month stuff. Xbox, did I get your opinion on the Give with Xbox?
On the what? Who?
The Give with Xbox. I think you were first. Never mind.
Yeah, you were asking people what they thought was their best part of the show.
All right, so I'm gonna address something. All right, you gave your opinion first. I had to run and go check on the kids, and it's just crazy.
I already did that, lady. I did that on the sneak tip without you knowing. And as long as Evan has a controller in his hands, he looks fine.
All right, fantastic. Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, I was like, are you better? He's like, a little bit. I'm like, you look like you're a lot a bit better.
Yeah. That's what I said too.
He just miss mommy. All right, so let's dive right into PUBG because it's coming to Game Pass. JT Gamer said in the chat, I wish I could play PUBG. I don't have the money for it. If you have Game Pass, JT Gamer, it is going to be in Game Pass as of tomorrow or midnight tonight, I guess. So PUBG will be free if you do subscribe to that. So if you do, let me know. I, on the other hand, I'm kind of disappointed about that because I paid $30 for the game. Well, actually, I didn't. It was game gifted to me by Andy Mack, and then I game gifted it to someone else. So technically, I didn't pay for it at all.
You remember what I said about that, right? You remember what I said?
No, I don't remember anything.
When you started saying about, like, man, I kind of wish I had my $30. I was like, well, with that $30, you've been playing that game for, what, over a year now?
Yeah,
so I think
it doesn't feel like a year.
I think you got your money's worth. I'm just saying.
Totally did. I did.
Someone give John Thomas a Game Pass for a month John Thomas. It's $1 for a month. Play it.
So I think I might have a 14-day here somewhere, but I'm not really sure. But either way, like PUBG will be in Game Pass as of tomorrow. That brings all new players, which means I will do so much better and I can actually kill people.
Noob Sunday!
I didn't play that game for a month and change, and then I just went back and man, was I really bad. But, you know, on that note, like they are going to be filling this game with microtransaction stuff, and I'm not too fond of that. Just like they have the Harley Quinn, the Joker skins. That's $45.
Oh, hold on. That's the Joker?
Is that like the movie
Joker? Yeah,
Suicide. Like I don't have a problem with skins whatsoever. Like it does not affect me. It don't affect the game.
You look like a dressed up turd painted white and green.
Hey, the Butcher one is pretty cool. I like the skins. The butcher
I was
one.
waiting for that. Butcher.
There's a killer
Like,
clown skin, but the skins are a little bit pricey. But Butcher Van did make a good point. He said that it's no different than Fortnite. To me, like, I don't know. I guess I don't expect that from PUBG. I don't know. I'm slightly disappointed about it. What do you guys think about that? Coming to Game Pass.
It's funny too because my son asks me all the time, Dad, can I get this new skin that came out for Fortnite? And I go, no, I'm not going to spend $20 on a stupid skin for Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, okay. And then he comes back like an hour later. Dad, how about this other skin for Fortnite? It's like $10.
But at least you're getting the skin though. You know what you're getting instead of spending like $100 on loot boxes, hoping you'll get a spin and you'll get a bunch of stupid crap.
Yeah, I'm not complaining about the skins and stuff like that. Like, it's definitely a lot better way of micro transactions.
Right.
But because then you actually have a choice whether you want it or not, and then it doesn't affect gameplay.
Right.
But it is a little bit on the pricey side, and a lot of people were blowing it out of proportion with the PUBG thing, but it's pretty comparable to Fortnite cost for a legendary skin. So.
I was like, fuck no, I'm not paying that much money for Harley Quinn. But yeah, I guess when you look
probably
at it,
will.
No, I won't. No.
But I bet you will. How much money you spend on phone games? Shit.
Although
none.
I noticed,
I don't believe
because
that.
I played PUBG today. Yes, surprisingly. And I looked, and you don't have to buy it. The Harley Quinn skin is not actually all one skin. You buy it in sections, in pieces.
No, you don't.
So if you wanted, yeah, you can go on the store. I just looked.
Bro,
you can go on the store and you can buy just her makeup, or you could buy just her hair, or you could buy just the bat, or you can buy the outfit.
How much is just her hair?
I don't know, but you don't have to buy all of it.
Really? I didn't know that. And I was just on there the other day. But for her skin, like the whole skin, it's 2,500 G. But for $19.99, you get 2,300. So that would actually force you to spend more and put more money into the game.
Yeah, but I mean, if like you only like her hair, then all you have to, then you can just buy her hair.
What do you guys think?
I like her
chat?
hair.
Are you down for the Harley Quinn and Joker skins? What do you think?
It wasn't that
How
much
about the
money,
killer clown?
absolutely.
I don't even play Fortnite.
All right, Crispy, what do you think about PUBG going to Game Pass?
Yes, maybe I'll get a chicken dinner. That's what I think.
Yes. Maybe not.
It sucks that I paid $30, but I mean, I've had it for as long as Mel has, and I mean, it's good. I mean, it invigorated many Game Pass gears, for instance. I mean, yeah, I had plenty of people. It actually was too easy at some points because then I go and play, the ranked stuff, and yeah, you get your butt kicked. But that's not going to happen at PUBG. I mean, everything's just completely random. So, I mean, it should be fun. You should be able to get into a match easier.
So, how about those people in chat? If you guys don't have the game, do you plan on playing it when it's in Game Pass tomorrow? Because I love PUBG, so I'll play with you guys.
You're setting up play dates already, aren't you? For this whole thing. Like, are you getting it? Okay, I'll be on.
Who's getting the game on Game Pass? Because I will be playing it.
I think if people are going to be upset about a game going to Game Pass, I don't think PUBG would be the game people should get upset about. It should be the other big game that they announced going to Game Pass, because a lot of people, that game just came out to Xbox, and a lot of people paid full price for it, and then now that's in Game Pass.
Which game is that?
Hellblade.
That was Hellblade.
That's in December,
I didn't
though.
buy that game.
Yep.
So I want as many people play that as possible because, like, I double dipped on that. I got that on PlayStation and Xbox, and actually I got 3 of them. Ninja Theory sent me a code for VR to review it, so I got it on Oculus Rift 2.
And I bought it when it first came out on PlayStation as well, and I played through it on PlayStation, and I was like, nope, I'm not. I want to play it again. I want to play it on the Xbox because it'll be better. But I was like, I'll hold off because I know it's going to come to Game Pass eventually. And so I did, and then it came out. So that's why I didn't spend the extra money. But
Best version is in VR. If you have it on Steam, the VR version is free. So like it's incredible in VR. It's like
It is an amazing game though, and I'm glad that just about everybody on the Xbox platform will be able to have an opportunity to play that game because it is really, really, really good.
I have a question.
Yeah, and definitely wear headphones when playing it.
I have a question. If Hellblade's going to Game Pass, and that's multiplat, does that mean other multiplats, not just exclusives?
Well, Ninja Theory is now first party. Ninja Theory is now
Right.
owned by by Microsoft. So if there wasn't any kind of stipulation in any other contracts,
so essentially games that they make, they can go to Game Pass?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So we're looking at like Obsidian, Ninja Theory, all the new studios and stuff, all the games that they're gonna make, they're all first party games. When they drop, they're all going to Game Pass like day and date. So
I could see somebody doing it though. I mean, like, look at how many Square Enix games are on there. Like, somebody might be willing to do something to reinvigorate their player base. Not too far along after.
Yo, guys, when it comes to PUBG going to Game Pass, though, I didn't hear anybody mention this because there are rumors that are stating. I think it was Eurogamer who came out and said it first about PUBG possibly going to the PlayStation 4 in December.
No.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. If they're taking that game and putting it into Game Pass now, to me, that makes that rumor have a little more credibility to it, because that would be a great business move. Like before the game goes to that other platform and gets kind of like rooted over there, you put the game in Game Pass and make sure like anybody who has Game Pass has the ability to play it.
Rebecca, thank you for the super chat.
Dude, Rebecca's awesome. She can't join my live stream. I was watching paint dry for like 3 hours. And she was there like the whole time. She's awesome.
Bring on the dancing kitty.
She was requesting songs and stuff. We had fun.
That is awesome. What were you saying, Bot?
Well, basically, I'm saying that with the rumors that PUBG could be going to PS4 in December. To me, this move right here, it made that rumor a little more credible, because that would be a great business move when it comes down to it, to take the game that has been available on your platform for so long, and before it comes out on the other platform, put it onto your gaming service, which is Game Pass, and then anybody who has Game Pass has the ability to play it. So when you look down the road, after PUBG has been on both platforms, you can do like marketing saying, well, yeah, so many active people are playing it on Xbox. Xbox is the place to play this game and stuff like that. It's a good business move that way.
Can you imagine how that would run on PlayStation?
You know what's weird though?
No.
Is PUBG's starting to get into the microtransaction game a lot more, like Fortnite. So I wouldn't be surprised if it came out free. Just saying.
Will be free.
That would be crazy. That
Just
would be
saying,
something
because
people would be like, what the f is going on here?
They're starting to get heavy into the microtransactions. So, I mean,
they are.
It's possible if they make enough money on microtransactions, and they could just say, hey, you know what, we're going to put it out for free, just like Fortnite, and double dip.
I think they should do that.
But what about the Battle Royale they have on PlayStation that's free? I forgot what the hell it's called. It was awesome. It's just like
DayZ.
No.
There's so many of them.
I played it so many times too, and it was so much fun. It's the one. It's just like PUBG.
It's the one kind of built off of
H1Z1.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. BZ said H1Z1.
Maybe. Thank you, BZ. Maybe they'll bring that to Xbox then, because I did enjoy that very much. It's like someone took Fortnite, someone took PUBG, and they smashed them together and made an awesome game with even more microtransactions, like unfucking believable amount. But it's a lot of fun. So I don't know. I mean, I guess if they have to, then fine. But I don't know. All those people on PlayStation be like, "Oh no, exclusives. You don't have any exclusives." you know?
Yeah.
So,
That'll be funny. But they, why haven't they announced it yet, though? I think they should by now. I mean, we're getting right near
you know what? Sony, the people who run Sony, they can be kind of like mischievous, I guess, for lack of a better term. And because this game was so well known on the other platform, they might just let it go silent release. Like they don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just be like, and then when if Xbox comes out and still touts it as a game to play on their system, then they'll come out and be like, oh yeah, well no, by the way, we have it too. Like they'll do shit like that.
Do you think they'll release it for $60?
No, it's 30 across the board, man.
It's gonna be free. It'll be free. All right, so we're gonna move on from PUBG because now I want to play PUBG.
Oh, we're gonna move on from PUBG like everybody else has. No,
that's fucked up.
I agree with Xbox.
You're fired. You never work in this town again. Obviously, we've already touched on Hellblade. That is a game that I have not played. Xbox, do we even own that? I think we do.
No, I wouldn't buy it.
Okay, so just kidding. We don't own that. I might actually try that now that it's going to be in Game Pass. As you guys know, like I don't like single player games, but lately I've been playing some single player games and I've been having some fun. And I was talking to the Dom last night, and he's like, "What's happening to you, Mel? Why are you playing single player games? Who are you?" And I'm like, I don't know, but I'm actually enjoying it. So. I don't know. I'll definitely give it a try. Do you guys all own it?
Yep. And I recommend only playing it with a headset on completely.
Why? Is it a scary game?
It's in portions a little bit, but not really. But it's more, there's spatial audio in it. And that's where it kind of gets to you because you'll have voices in front of you, you'll have voices behind you, you'll have voices on the side of you.
Scary to me.
You'll have them above you, and
just don't get stoned before you play it.
Yeah.
Yo, oh snaps! The voices are all gonna say,
stoned.
"Eat the kids' candy."
I already did.
So, but the way they do the voice, the spatial audio in that game is just amazing. It's spot on, and it's kind of creepy because it's so accurate. Like, and then you turn like thinking that someone's there, and there's nobody there. So it's really, really good.
The great thing about Hellblade going to Game Pass is now a price point that I can see playing the game for. Yeah. Because like
Xbox, it's good. It's a good game.
I can't chat right now, so real quick, GT Gamer, I don't have Fallout 76. I don't know how you guys are chatting and it's not letting me. That's not fair.
That might be a good thing. from what I heard.
But the funny thing about Hellblade is everybody when it first came out, and then when it first got on Xbox, everybody was talking about how it looked, and they were talking about the sound, right? My whole thing is there enough content in the story? And like by the time I finish the story, am I gonna feel like I went through a beginning, a middle, a climax and an ending? And I was like, or does it just fall off a cliff? And
no,
anybody,
dude,
hold on, Sonic. Before today, anybody who I have talked to, when I asked if it fell off a cliff, they danced around that question. They would not answer that question directly. I was like, oh, I think I kind of know where this is going. Yeah.
In my opinion, I think it keeps just getting better as you go along. Like you think you're just gonna do these two little things, and then it just keeps opening up and getting better. It is a linear game, and it is storytelling for sure. But I mean, definitely don't give up on this game. Like play through till the end.
Oh, I read that wrong. It was Fallout 4. Sorry to cut you off.
How dare you interrupt me?
Hold on. Are you telling me that as I play this game, I'm gonna have to push myself to get through it?
No, it's not that hard.
That's what I just heard.
like how I told Butcher.
I don't know. Do people push themselves through mental illness?
I try to.
That has nothing to do with the price of rice in China. I'm just saying.
It has the mental illness is all about what that game is about, and the struggle and the struggle in life about the mental aspect of the situation.
Okay, I understand. I understand that, but at the end of the day, it's still a video game.
It still is.
Hold on, GTA is all about breaking the law to make money and become rich.
But the thing is how there's. I'll just tell you flat out, there's not going to be any like hard set dead on ending going, oh my gosh, that was like closure to my life story. It's not going to be like that.
You don't know that.
It's very, very open ended.
And definitely after you beat it, like watch all the videos that they have like on the disc or the game of the making of it and all the research they do and all the money that they donated to the mental illness.
I can understand and I can respect that whole aspect of it. All right. And I hear what you guys are saying. But at the end of the day, it is a video game. And I'm looking at it the way I would look at any video game. You know what I'm saying?
But here's the deal. Like, you could probably beat it in maybe a day or two. Just play through it.
I'm going to.
Be free. Okay.
I'll stream through it.
Let us know.
Hey, Sonic, this is another not my cowboy situation.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
shots
yeah.
fired.
I want to hear his thoughts later on.
At least I admit. Okay, I admit things. That's all.
Do you remember when he hated us talking about Destiny until he got it?
Now he's in love with Destiny, and he's been playing Red Dead more than Destiny. So
and Forza Horizon 4, by the way.
Apparently, Activision.
You guys just pick. You guys just pick what you want to come at me about, okay?
Come at me,
Xbox loves Destiny, just Activision doesn't love Destiny.
I think Battlefield 5 is going to do really good too, by the way.
Graphically, Battlefield 5 looks phenomenal. Like, I'm like, I had to step back. I was like, damn, that game looks good. I'm not saying anything for like the gameplay or the other aspects of a video game, but I'm like, graphically, that game looks incredible.
You're botting bot. I want that game, but I can't get it right now. But in the future.
All right.
Everybody's talking about the glitches that the game has.
Lady, I have to restart my computer. The YouTube channel is slow and everything, and you say I'm botting, so I'm just gonna restart it and then jump back in, okay?
All right, I think it's YouTube bot because mine logged me out. So.
It's Noximus. He's here now.
Oh snap! You know what? That's why Xbot's leaving. He saw Nox show
shitternet.
Shitternet is Noximus is here. He's the one that's making the shitternet run.
Yo, Butcher, did you watch that video?
I did watch that video.
Yo, dude, he is hilarious, man. I love his videos. Yeah,
he had me cracking when he did the little cosplay.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right back, people.
Alrighty. All right, so I don't want to go on without Bot because he's gonna have so much to say about stuff. Let's look in the chat. Everybody's like, "What's up, Nox?" Battlefield 5. Timma says everyone is sleeping on it. I really do want that game. I'm actually on a no game purchasing fast at this moment, I guess you could say. Or I'm on a game purchasing fast. I can't get anything right now.
Bills, that's what it is, just bills.
Essentially, yes, and the holidays are coming, so I got to start shopping for the kids. And
Black Friday's like, what, 2 weeks away?
Yeah, do you think like any of the new games are going to be on sale though? that's the issue.
Fuck yeah.
I bet you could get Assassin's Creed Odyssey for
I don't
30
play
bucks.
Assassin's Creed.
Last year I'm like, it was November or not November, it was like October. I'm like, don't buy shit, wait till next month. They're all going to be half off.
I do recall that. He was like, don't buy anything.
Especially in the digital store, they're all like half off or even more. So like you're going to get crazy sales. I mean, that's what I do. Those Xbox rewards. My dog's going crazy. These Xbox rewards that you get, put them all on Amazon and just keep them there for the entire year. Then when Black Friday, Cyber Monday comes around, go crazy.
What are we putting on Amazon?
Not only that, but they're sneaky with how they do game sales nowadays. Is because the Black Friday sale on digital games is not going to be the best deal. I guarantee it that. Because if they price it on Black Friday on one time, once you buy it on digital, well, you can't just go to the store and return it. And so they've already got your money. So then in closer to Christmas, like 2 weeks before Christmas, they'll throw out another sale for like another couple bucks off. That's how they did it before last year too.
Yeah.
So they basically get the people for a little bit more money on Black Friday on this, because every company will do a little digital game sale. Yeah. And then it'll be a little bit cheaper even closer to the holiday, trying to get even more people to buy into it.
And keep in mind that like you see all these ads and stuff, but Amazon will put a bunch of stuff a week before Black Friday, like on sale. Like I'm getting my PS4 Pro on Amazon because we've seen all the ads for like all the stores except Amazon and GameStop, so that's where you're gonna get your PS4 Pro deals.
Well, I'm not getting a PS4 Pro.
I am.
Foxy said Battlefield 5 and Red Dead probably won't go on sale, and I'm totally siding with her.
I agree.
Maybe like right after Christmas if we're lucky.
That game won't be on sale for like a year or two.
No, I would say at least. I mean, at latest probably summer sale. Because they usually do it. JT Gamer, why aren't you going to renew your Xbox Live Gold? Do you not play multiplayer with people? I mean, it is pricey though.
Because multiplayer should be free.
Indie Gamer says Game Pass is half price at the moment for 6 months, which is what I mentioned earlier. You just have to go on your Xbox. You go to the subscription. You can choose between 1 or 3 months or 6 months, and 6 months is $30, which is $5 a month.
So basically, you want me to log on to Xbox because he's the one who owns it, and then I'm gonna log on and I'm gonna sneakily cancel it. And
but see, they're sneaky about how they do it, because if you look, the first 6 months are $30, and then the next 6 months, if you continue your subscription, is $60. So for a year, it would be a total of $90 versus what, $100. So really, you're only getting a month off of the full price if you continue your
$120 for a year.
Well, I thought they had a special deal. It's like if you buy it for 12, you get it for 99, or is it still 120?
I don't know. The way that you said it though, like it sounded like you're adding it all up, and for a year it was 100. I'm like, no, dude, it's 120. At the end of the day, you're saving $30.
Well, I thought it was like if you bought it a year outright, it was $100.
I don't know. Like I said, everybody else is stacked like for years on end. Me and O Snaps, we're paying monthly. So,
see, I didn't even buy it until just recently because I was like, I'm not gonna buy it. I buy my games anyways.
Ooh,
you know what I
like
buy?
you now, Butcher.
Oh, Supersonic was complaining about.
I hate Game Pass. Like I hate this whole fucking XO thing. 2 hours of Game Pass.
He was talking about
shoved down our throats.
Gold.
Game Pass was one of the highlights of the show, to be really honest with you.
That was the only show. It was a commercial for 2 hours about damn Game
No, there
Pass.
was Crackdown too, okay?
Well, we were waiting for you to get back for that.
That's coming to Game Pass.
I got back as fast as I could. Right. Like, I could not leave you guys here by yourselves.
All right, hold up.
I was
Butcher
afraid
BZ
of what would
says,
happen.
so if I bought it for $1, I can still get 6 months for $30?
That's a good question. I don't know if you can or not. I wasn't currently subscribed at the time. I was subscribed like 6 months ago. So then I just resubscribed for the $30. But he says he took advantage of the $1 one, and now he's asking if you can get the $30 one as well on top of the $1
as well. So I think
you see what they're doing to you.
What I would try is, since you redeemed the $1 one, what you have to do is you have to go on your Microsoft account and cancel it, and you'll still get your 1 month, but the subscription will be canceled. So then you can go on your Xbox and see if you can redo it and get the 6 months. That's how I would try it.
Butcher Van is
sounds like a lot of work.
Scheming on the system here.
Yeah, that's how I would try it.
All right.
Sounds harder than setting up an emulator or something.
Well, you know, with Black Friday coming and Cyber Monday coming, keep that in mind because, like me, when I get Xbox Live Gold, what I'll usually do is pick up like a gift card at the store for like $15 for like 6 months. That's usually the only thing I buy on Black Friday ever, because I'm
by the
always
way,
broke.
that's
What?
another thing that really annoys me about Xbox is with Game Pass, I can purchase Game Pass on my Xbox, but I can't cancel it on my Xbox, which really, really, really pisses me off.
Of course.
I should be able to cancel it and manage my subscription under the Manage tab, which really, really irritates me.
Get it together, Xbox. No,
Yeah,
listen.
Because
It's
It's like
on there.
Netflix.
Well, because if I subscribe, like it says, like I bought that 6-month subscription, like immediately I go back in and I cancel my subscription, so it won't automatically rebill me when that 6 months comes up.
It's smart. I always be like, oh, I'll do this in a few days, and then I always forget.
That's what they count on.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Shady
But they
shit.
make it hard to cancel, so that way you don't.
Tim.
All right.
Sorry, Tim is in the chat.
All right, so we're gonna move on to Crackdown 3.
Woohoo!
They showed some pretty interesting gameplay. It's coming out February 15th of 2019, obviously. So, guys, for the longest time, we've been waiting for years for this game. And I kind of lost interest in it, but now I'm kind of a little more excited. So I don't know. I'm gonna start with Xbox.
Please. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yo.
I just won the lotto, people.
Apparently.
You know what I really love about this? First off, they showed the multiplayer, and I know the whole city is not destructible, but the zone that you're in for the multiplayer, the 5v5, it looks incredible. You get all your destruction, and they made the destruction a little bit easier to destroy, because I don't know if people remember, but when they were talking about it before, they were saying you're going to need like a lot of ammo to take down a building and stuff like that. It seems like they went a little on the light side with how much it's actually going to take to destroy things, which is awesome. My favorite thing about this is there's so many people out there like, yo, the game looks so much better. Like the lighting, the textures, guys, it looks exactly the same. And that's not a bad thing. There was nothing wrong to begin with when it came to this game. For some rhyme or reason, people took up that whole kind of like pony ideology and they're like, yeah, no, it could look better and this and that. Guys, it looks like an incredible game. It's going to be in Game Pass day one. People are going to be playing this. People are going to be buying this. This game is going to be incredibly fun. And they pushed up the date to February 15th instead of the 22nd. So you get it a week early as well. What?
So weren't people a little bit disappointed that not like everything is going to be fully destructible? When you're
people were
outside
saying,
the
yeah,
arena?
People started saying like the whole city, and the thing is they overreached their bounds on what they can do this generation with the hardware, with the cloud processing and everything like that. But instead of just calling it a day and scratching that whole thing, they retooled it and they did the best that they can do, and it really looks like something that they didn't just have to change at the change like most way through the process of developing of the game. It really looks like something that they were doing from the start. Okay, so it's not like they're like, oh shit, we can't do that and completely scrap it, but they really tailored it to make it fit on the platform you're going to be playing it on, and it looks like a quality multiplayer. And 5v5, I don't know. I'm going to be going in there. I'm going to blow everything up, man. I swear.
You're gonna blow everything up.
Everything up. There's just gonna be nothing but debris.
Well, then what fun is that?
You're gonna get killed. Is that what you're saying?
All of my enemies are gonna be under the debris, though, so that's a good thing.
But then when does it reset? Because then it's just you guys are gonna be standing in a bunch of rubble.
From the way I saw it, it looks like next round everything will be built back up again. You see what I'm saying? So like you get to destroy as much as you want to destroy for that round. Like it's going to be competitive 5v5. So
I want to touch on something real quick. Crusader of Xbox said, Game Pass is a con. You're always spending money on that. If you cancel it, you can't play the games. You're just renting them. Crusader, I think it's really great. Reason being is because I have kids. They play on Game Pass. I don't have to spend extra money for them to have games. And I haven't had to buy any games that I want. So I understand, like, I don't own the game. I fully get it, you know. But at the same time, I don't have to spend $60 on a game I really, really want if it's in Game Pass and it just comes out and I can still play it. Like, I don't plan on getting rid of Game Pass. Mind you, I was against Game Pass in the beginning. Like, everybody here knows that I was not into Game Pass. I was pissed off about it and I thought it was the stupidest idea. And Xbox pays for it, and me and him both play all the Game Pass games. You know, my stepson, he has Game Pass, and him and the twins all play the game. So it's a great deal.
Don't worry, oh snaps. When you get a bad month or two that comes around when you're behind on bills or something, then you can't afford the Game Pass.
I can cancel it and get it for $1.
Everyone will be pissed off at you. So,
you know what? It is what it is. But, you know, for that $10 a month isn't going to break me any more than a $60 game. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like,
$10 a month plus gold plus EA access plus PS. Well,
I don't have EA access. I don't have a PlayStation anymore. I just pay for gold. Actually, I don't know the last time we paid for gold.
I just don't get. I don't get, like, I went on Twitter yesterday. Everyone's praising this XO thing as nothing but a Game Pass fest. I've never seen so many people like praising subscriptions. I don't get it. I don't understand.
Because it's a great deal.
All right, so I hated the whole Game Pass idea. Like I said, I hated it. I thought it was stupid, but at the same time, like, when I can't afford a new game that's, you know, like Sea of Thieves, I wasn't able to buy it at the time. Or maybe I was, I don't know, but I'm actually glad I never spent money on the game. Like, it's a great game. I just did not play it as much as I thought I would. So I have it on Game Pass. It's there if I ever want to play it, but I don't have to make that decision to purchase the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fun for me. It's worth it for me. I guess it depends on your situation.
I'm glad you used Sea of Thieves because there was actually a huge announcement about that as well.
Was there? I missed it because everybody was yelling in your live show.
The arena, the competitive gameplay coming to Sea of Thieves, like, yeah,
right.
that's.
Well, you gotta hold on that thought because we need everybody else's thoughts on Crackdown. So
yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, no doubt. Crispy Bomb, what'd you think about the Crackdown gameplay? Oh, Crackdown.
Crackdown. Yeah. No, I'm keeping Game Pass because of that now. And as far
I
as
saw that in the chat yesterday.
Yeah, as far as the Game Pass thing, like, I wouldn't have bought Forza Horizon 4, like, so I'm pretty happy with it. Like, you know, I'm playing games I haven't played. I don't have to pay $60 for them. It's pretty no brainer for me. I mean, there's been, like, it seems like there's gonna be like a little, like, you know, not too many games coming out because they've just dropped a couple big ones. But, I mean, Crackdown's right around the corner, so why not just hang on to it, you know, try out Hellblade, which sounds kind of like it's going to bug me out. But, yeah, I mean, the game looks smoother. I won't say it looks better. It looks smoother. It looks like it has a better feel to it. I feel like they have a direction now, you know, 5v5, you know, we're going to close it down because, I mean, if you think about it, how as big as they describe that city is in that game, like, I think it would be kind of hard to, like, really get into the multiplayer by being all the way across the other, you know what I mean? It would kind of get boring. Like, you'd be like trying to find people and like destroying things. But I mean, it would be like PUBG, except with 5 people. That's what I feel like it would be, you know? So I think they're in the right direction. And
how many teams of 5? See them. Like, can you have? Is it teams of 5?
So I think it's 2 teams from what I saw.
5v5.
That's it?
Yeah, it's enough.
Continue on. I'm not trying to piss in your Cheerios right now, but I'm just trying to understand.
But everybody could say what they want, but they moved up the date. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, see, for once they actually moved something up.
So speaking of them moving up the date, There, you can download something that's Crackdown 3 on your Xbox, but it says it's too soon. Obviously, it's not the game. It was a really fast download. Do you guys think that there's an open beta coming?
They should definitely do an open beta if they're using the cloud crap.
They did drop some game awards. They're gonna talk some stuff about in game awards, so I don't know, maybe it's possible.
All right.
By the way,
Butcher Van, what are your thoughts on Crackdown 3?
I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this.
I hate you already. There you go.
I know. But I've always been on the fence with Crackdown, and I think people overhype everything lately, and especially Crackdown. Crackdown's always been a little overhyped, in my opinion. Even the original one was a little overhyped. I mean, the game is okay, but I think the thing I have the biggest issue with is that they announced the game so long ago, and it's taken this long to get the game finally out. And then when they do show the game the other day, it didn't really do anything for me because it was what I remember them showing in the first place. And so it didn't show me anything new, and it didn't go in depth. There was zero depth to that trailer showing what's going on other than people running on a bridge and a building blowing up and Terry Crews yelling at himself.
Yeah.
So, you know, like
I
get it. Everybody's hyped up. They're hyped up about that stuff, but in all reality, it didn't show anything. And the only people that really know how good this game is are the people that are actually playing it at XO right now. So until their opinions come out and their voice comes out from their experience actually playing it hands-on, we don't really know because the video was crap, in my opinion. So, you know, I'm still on the fence about it. I'm gonna wait. I'm still a no buy for Crackdown, and I'm still a no get it on Game Pass for Crackdown until they show me something that's actually worthwhile.
I have to say, like, I lost a lot of hype for the game since we first saw it. However long ago, I don't even remember. But I do know since I've met Xbot when he was playing regular Crackdown or Crackdown 2, I don't even know. He was just so excited about it. It's all he ever talked about. Crackdown, 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 Crackdown.
Hell yeah.
Crackdown,
But see,
here's
the thing, like, people in the chat are saying they had little interest or zero interest up until yesterday when they watched it. But why did that video give them interest? Because if they watched the video from like 3 years ago about what, you know, about how they were doing it, I mean, you're still seeing the same stuff. Like, they need to show us a little bit more, or, you know, at least something. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't very impressed by the display.
I mean, that video from a while ago was like them like just showing one dude going around destroying stuff. I don't know. It just felt different. Like it felt smoother. I don't know. Like I was like, Xbox called me.
But in my mind,
eyeballs hurt. Like after even watching that, I'm like, it looked incredible. Like it has a very like retro feel to it. I don't know.
I just wish that the trailer had a little bit more.
There's a lot of I don't knows going on right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It could have had more power behind the trailer, other than Terry Crews yelling.
I don't know.
But that was
because that was the only power that I saw.
That's the best part.
Well, let's hear your opinion, Supersonic.
I don't like Crackdown. Like, I don't understand why they gave Crackdown 1 free, but they've already given away for free. I don't understand it. I don't like Crackdown 1. I don't like Crackdown 2. So I know I'm not going to like Crackdown 3. But as far as a multiplayer, kind of like Van said, I want to hear people that aren't diehard Xbox fans like give their opinions on it and stuff like that. I just need to know more about it.
Well, even like when you watch the shooting in the game, like you saw that lady, she jumped and she shot. her entire gun, there was no aiming involved. Her gun was locked on to the dude and just kept firing while it was locked on.
You have to hold the button to lock down on.
But what I'm saying is what's fun with that? It's auto lock and auto shoot. I mean, come on, it's supposed to be competitive.
Well, no. This is not anything for like esports or anything like that.
No, but
this
5v5 with auto lock on. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's an over the top. It's kind of like if you look at Halo, right? Halo is known as a competitive multiplayer, but they have a special kind of like section off for the serious competitive people, and then they have Warzone where you can use these crazy freaking weapons and stuff that you get in your rec packs that do like insane things, but it's still against other people. So it's kind of like that. It's an over the top. It's not a game that you're supposed to take super seriously. You're supposed to go in there.
You have jetpacks and you're super high flying. You're blowing up the entire buildings. You're
not only that, and like explosions get bigger as you like build up your character. So like a grenade when you first start off, it's got just a standard explosion. But if you keep building up your explosive, the explosive kind of like category to your character, then all of a sudden that grenade becomes like a huge cluster bomb that like goes nuts in the middle of the city. Stuff like that. It's meant to just go in, cause destruction, and have a good time with your friends. That's all the game is about.
Well, we
just need to know like more about it, hear people's opinions that have like had hands-on with the game and stuff.
You just need my opinion. That's all you need.
That's why I said it'll be interesting to see what some of these people say that actually played it at XO.
They're just gonna talk about how amazing it is anyway.
Instead of all these people that are coming out with their opinions on a trailer.
Honestly, anybody who's at XO, they're gonna be so hyped. They're gonna just enjoy it. And I think we're gonna form our own opinions, and it may be very different from theirs. You might love the game, Butcher Van. You have Game Pass. It's going to Game Pass, so it's all gonna be perfect.
What I'm saying is they just need to show me a little bit more before
Xbot's gonna get you to download it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll be able to see that you can already download it right now. You just can't play it.
Do you guys think that there's no?
Hey, let's take up some of your hard drive space for the next 3 months.
Damn.
Unless like Snaps asked if there's a demo that might be coming out.
There's no reason that they would have a download available yesterday, and then the game's coming out in February. Like there's
a way to get the hype train a little bit going, like, oh, maybe they'll do something else. Oh, maybe
nothingness.
Are they releasing the whole game at once, or single player then multiplayer? Are they doing everything at once?
I don't know. It's sectioned off in the download. They have campaign, and then they have I forgot the name of the multiplayer, but they have the multiplayer like separate.
The Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse.
Damn! Oh snaps!
Nothing wrong with
sounded demented.
Sorry. I'll go back to being quiet.
No, I like the side of you.
All right, so
evil.
Anyways, I don't know. I mean, I have to agree with Foxy. She said that I've been hyped for Crackdown 3 for a while, but then it got delayed and they stopped talking about it and tweeting about it, so I lost a little bit of interest. I'm in the same boat. I'm fully in the same boat. So, I mean, I guess when the game comes out, someone's got me echoing. That's horrible. But when the game comes out, we'll try it on Game Pass. We'll buy it if we want to. I'm not the type of person who buys physical discs anymore because me and Xbox share everything. So it makes our life a little bit easier and cheaper too. So Metro Exodus, guys. That's our next topic. We got to see a little bit more of that. Who's excited for that game? Because I know I am.
I love the Metro series. Like I'm not sure like what's gonna happen if we're gonna be able to swing like Exodus when it comes out. But one thing I can guarantee when it comes,
we will swing it.
Well, we can just sell a kid or a left testicle, either way. But
we'll definitely sell your testicles.
There we go.
Both
no problem.
Both of them. I'm fine with it. Lots of monies.
Yeah, I would have to get myself a car. So, but anyway, like, one thing you're gonna get is a quality story that's really gonna have kind of intricate twists and turns throughout it. I heard a couple people out in the community say that the first two were hard. I don't feel like they were really that hard.
Scary
like
and hard.
Okay, I was talking about possibly other people in the community besides Oh Snaps.
All right,
but
well, you carry on. I gotta step away for a moment.
But I don't know. I beat the first two. It does take, I guess you could say, a little dedication, but the immersion into the world, I think, drives you to want to play it to the end. That's the way I was with these games. That's how good the story was. You have like different factions that are underground, and now with Exodus, you're actually coming up to the surface more, and dealing with kind of like the creatures and the factions out there, like on the surface of Russia, which I think is going to be, I think that's going to be great. Yeah.
You know what's funny is when they were showing that collector's edition on the stream, I got all excited. I'm like, yes. They're gonna show possible Xbox One X like custom console, and then nothing.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, that because that statue was so awesome. I was like hoping for some cool like additional thing they're gonna do, like a custom console, and just be like, yeah, this is like the, like the Exodus custom console, and then all of a sudden just like, oh,
no,
nothing.
We need custom. They should put a biohazard thing for that game, like a biohazard symbol on the console or something.
I've been waiting for a custom Xbox One X for so long, and they're not available to the public. They only have them in giveaways and Taco Bell giveaways.
Mm-hmm.
Damn you, Taco Bell.
I know, and I want that Taco Bell Xbox, but I can't get it because I've bought like 400 chalupas or whatever they are, and I'm sick of eating them because...
I was bringing home one of those Taco Bell boxes like every fucking day.
Yeah. I've used every single phone in my house because I bought like 5 the other day, and I have 5 phones in my house, and then because you can only do one code every day, like per device. So I went on every single one of my phones entering a code in, and I still didn't win. I was like, oh. So I was so disappointed.
I think
I was all like trying to wait for special times. I'm like, oh, people say nighttime. Okay, at like midnight I'll try.
You didn't find the right taco butcher.
I know, right?
but I hate it when that happens.
You gotta find the right taco.
Right. As far as Metro, though, I love the first 2 games. I am excited for the third one. I think it's going to be pretty good. But I mean, did we need all these trailers we've already seen at this XO event?
He's bringing it back there.
Could they? Well, I mean, the show's about XO. Like, I mean, could they not show us one new thing at all?
Well, see, that's the whole thing. Like, we gotta be honest with ourselves here. Now, I know Butcher. There was a lot to see in the show. But there is a problem here with Xbox, with marketing, and with shows, right? They don't realize, like, you have to tease the future. You have to show that there's life beyond 2019. You know what I'm saying?
Are you sure about that?
When it was 2017, there's life beyond 2018. It's something, it's almost a core part of the gaming industry when it comes to conferences, when it comes to marketing, stuff like that. If you look at the new PS4 commercial, they're showing like Days Gone in that commercial, and that game doesn't come out until next year. All right.
Yeah, I don't like that. That just seems like.
But people who are in the know realize that game isn't coming out until then. When you see a conference, the people, they tease that there's more down the road than just what you're getting, between now and the conference next year. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that, even though Sony was showing the same games over and over again, I think this is something that I kind of said on K Mega's channel when we did our thoughts and everything like that. Like, even though they did that, when they first show it, like when they, like Death Stranding, right? Which a lot of people like to make fun of. But every single time they showed something at a conference, it was something different. It was a different part of it. And it was something that intrigued people. Like, what the hell is that? Now, I know we go in on Kojima and it's like, well, we're never going to know what that is. But you remember like the dead soldiers that were attached to the that other dude in the suit, and then he released them through the tunnel and all. Every time there was something different there that I was like, yo, what the hell is this? And they can do something like that, but they have to show that there is a future there beyond 2019. Show like even the name Fable at the end of the show, like Fable now in development or something like that. Let people know.
They didn't even like put up gears or like anything at this thing, like a little snippet of gears or Halo.
They had a chance. They had a chance here. All right, there's momentum going with what happened with Red Dead Redemption 2. Right, in terms of how it plays on the Xbox One X, and seeing big gaming media, people in big gaming media, like, damn, I have to go get an Xbox One X now for Red Dead. They had a chance here to build off that hype on a broader base of gamers, and they didn't do it. They didn't do it because they refused to tease that there is a future to the platform.
They even had Square Enix interview, and they had this huge opportunity to give Xbox gamers the Kingdom Hearts 2.0 collection, but nope, we don't get it.
Real quick, there is an additional like download. It says it's a bundle if you're in the store, so there might be the game prior at least, because it's a bundle for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Wait, what?
Yeah. It doesn't say what it is, but it says it's a bundle.
Wait, what?
Those dog ears just went off.
Repeat that one more time.
Kingdom Hearts 3, the game, if you wanted to pre-order it right now, it's a bundle. Like something else comes with it, but it doesn't specifically say.
Oh, that doesn't include the 1 and 2, the whole collection thing. People are gonna get this game and not know. I don't care what anyone says.
Are you sure that it's not going to be there?
There's so... Yeah, I mean, it's coming out. This is November, December. I mean, they don't have... I mean, they had their chance at XO. That's the last thing I thought that dude was going to say when they interviewed him, when he said, by the way,
maybe
Xbox
they forgot.
gets a Kingdom Hearts.
Yo, Cyber Gunther in the chat. Everything I said, yo, Cyber Gunther, that is a great response in the chat. That's exactly what I'm saying, man.
What?
Sorry, I had to before it scrolled up too
far. Xbox Pope?
No, smart marketing, making you think about the game, just like we all can't wait to play Crackdown 3. Planting that seed in your mind, and it grows. The idea from the future in the present. And that's basically what I'm saying. You don't have to, show absolutely everything that's going on, but you got to let people know that there's life beyond 2019. I know we all know that, but we want to see it, and we want to see it in an entertaining way that gets people hyped up. That's what a show is for. Yeah.
Do you think they held back? I think they held back a little bit because there's no PSX.
I already have friends saying, you know what? Well, wait till E3, and I'm like, dude, you said that.
Oh
like,
my
there's
God.
still the Game Awards also this year, by the way.
Okay, the Game Awards is all Sony shit, like Sony advertisement, Sony trailers. Like
the Game Awards still has game releases as well, or announcements, as well as game awards.
I can't remember which one they.
I hear you, Butcher, but if you were running a business, would you be like, hey, we want to announce this new game, or just show that we're working on this project? Are we going to do it on our own show, that we own the stage and we dictate the tempo? Hold on. Or are we going to go over the Jeff Keighley's show over here where he shits on us all the time anyway? Like, where are we going to show that?
People are mistaken. A lot of these games, okay, look at all of these studios that they've acquired, right? Look at all these studios they've acquired. Yeah, some of these studios have been working on a game for a little while.
Ninja Theory
Hold on, give me a second. I will pause for you.
But I know about this though.
I know. Some games have been working out before Microsoft owned it.
As far as these new studios, we got Rare. Look what we got, Sea of Thieves. Like, I don't really care about like all these new studios because they could come out with shit.
No, what I'm saying is the new studios, they've had a lot of new studios that they've just acquired. A lot of people are thinking, oh, hey, you acquired a new studio. Magically pull out a trailer out of your ass and show us right now because we want this because you just acquired a new studio.
Yeah.
Well, damn well the studio's not ready to show their shit, so everybody needs to just shut up and let the studio build their game and let Xbox do their thing, because I'm tired of hearing this where they just acquired a studio and they're like, well, how come they didn't show me a stupid game? Well, they didn't show you a game because they're not ready to show you a game, first of all. Two, they just acquired the studio, so they have to work with Xbox and Microsoft on how they want to approach it. And then three, I know that some of the games have been made before they acquired the studio, but they still have to be on the same page on when they're going to announce it and when they're going to release it and what their time frame is. So all these people are just going crazy for this stupid stuff. They just announced the game, or just announced those two studios, Obsidian and In Exile, and they're like, show us a game. You're like, dude, they haven't even finished their. They haven't even finished.
Besides all these studios,
they haven't even finished their acquiring of one of those studios, and they're like, "Show me a game."
I don't think anybody. Yo, hold on. Super. Hold on 1 second. I haven't seen anybody say, "Well, show me something from Obsidian," or the other developer that they acquired, but. When it comes down to Ninja Theory, when it started going out there that Ninja Theory was at least there in some form or faction, like people do know, people like YouTubers out there and stuff. We know that Ninja Theory, out of all the studios that they acquired, Ninja Theory is farther along in their development of their own game that they have been working in-house, and of course now they got a bigger budget. That is the game that's going to be coming out as their first exclusive on the Xbox platform. Dude, even if you showed some type of rough type of gameplay or something out, or bring them to the stage and at least tease a name or something like that. You got to give the people what they want in certain respects. And this right now, when it comes to their shows, this is the final thing that they need to make their shows like absolutely great. They need to be able.
People praising Phil Spencer not too long ago about saying, you know what, good job. He hasn't been pre-announcing games ahead of time because they were announcing them 3 years ahead of time. Congratulations, guys.
There's going to be people who praise both things, but at the end of the day, you look at what is generally successful right now, and people could praise it all the time. People could praise the fact that they're not going to say anything about games coming out. They're going to be people like that out there, but that is not the majority of people out there right now. That's not what everybody is saying. Okay, there are people saying that. What I wanted to
add in my the defense is, no one said show something from these studios that they just got. They got other studios. They didn't show a goddamn thing. They didn't show nothing except Game Pass. Wait, they showed they showed Minecraft sheep or fucking kitty cats or whatever.
Dude,
I'll tell you one thing, Xbot. Not everybody may be saying that, but it's the loudest voices are often the ones that are heard. And the loudest voices barking are the ones that are saying that they need to show us this, they need to show us this, but they need to show us this, and they're not ready to show it. And this is the same fact that people were yelling at them for pre-announcing their games long ago.
See, I'm looking at this with some. I hear what you're saying about other people out there saying that and loudest voices and stuff like that. You know what? I can give two shits about what they're saying. I only care about where I'm coming from with this, and I'm trying to look at it on a more even level than the people you might be talking about. And at the end of the day, they come up with great shows. They have had some awesome E3s, but they constantly get ridiculed for one thing. And it's one thing that they should be doing, and that is teasing the future. Now, they're brand new studios. They don't even have to have them on stage or anything like that. the roof would have been blown off of the place if they had just at the end of the show just put on the screen Fable and on the bottom just in development now. Right. And the roof would have blown off the place. Like,
you know
because
I gotta stop you, Bot, because why? It's not E3. Then what do we have to look forward to?
Because E3? It's an Xbox event. All eyes were on Xbox.
They showed a lot of stuff. They did a lot of Game Pass stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, like, Game Pass. That's all they showed us.
All right.
IGN's Unlocked didn't even mention it.
PUBG, right? It's going to Game
Who
Pass.
Cares?
All their other Game Pass games, the indie games.
Game Pass.
They showed us a little bit of Metro Exodus. They showed us Crackdown. They showed us Just Cause 4. There's a lot of things, and you know the charity.
Third party games. Yay! Wow.
It doesn't matter. It's still better on the X, right? And they're showing it on their stage, so therefore you're gonna think, I'm gonna play this on my Xbox because the majority of the people, right, that are watching are Xbox fans. So, like, why are you worried about what a new studio is, you know, gonna be putting out there when they're just getting acquired?
I never said show the new studio shit. I just said show us something besides Game Pass.
But why? All right, they talked about Sea of Thieves. A lot of stuff that
either
we already played or
DLC.
Stuff that's going to Game Pass. Like I mean, it's not E3. Like I don't know what people are expecting, but it's basically inside Xbox.
I'm glad I tuned in for DLC. That's awesome.
If you look when it was coming in, the intro to the beginning of XO said inside Xbox.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got that. So.
The show should have never existed. Like, what? I mean, basically, they're
why you watched it though.
They're trying to sell people Game Pass for Christmas. Like,
but
you do this shit right before Black Friday. You're not gonna sell consoles this holiday season with that.
They're $100 off. That was a part of the show.
Okay, yeah, I announced it on my dude. I put it on my YouTube like 2 weeks before this that Xbox X was gonna be $300 off. They had ads out already. That's not. Or I mean, $100 off, $300. Like everyone already knew this.
I know, but it's a fan fest, and they made it so that we can watch it, and they announced stuff.
Yo, oh snaps! I hear you with the fan fest.
It may not be what you like, but it's what you get.
Okay, I'm just trying to give you a response here. All right, like, yo, you talk about inside Xbox and you talk about fan fest, but. Talk about what Phil Spencer said when he was talking about bringing back XO. Oh, we have had big announcements. If you remember, that's where we announced that we acquired Rare and stuff like that. To an Xbox fan, that says blockbuster announcements are coming in this show, and they didn't. They didn't.
No, you know what Phil Spencer did say? We're going to work on the Windows Store to bring Game Pass to PC, pretty much, is what they're doing.
I'm just being serious. I have lowered expectations. I enjoyed the show, but I am recognizing that there is a problem here with what they deliver to their gamers and to their consumers. There are mixed messaging that is going on, and people need to address that as well. Put it up to them and let them know that they are giving mixed messaging when Phil Spencer comes out and starts talking about things that they announced in the past on a show that they're bringing back, but then they don't have any announcements as big as that show from before.
Yeah, right. But you just said they announced Rare. I mean, they did announce Obsidian, so...
That is not that, dude. Rare at that point in time when they announced that was a huge announcement. Yeah.
But there are a lot of people that are like either mad because Obsidian's not going to be multi-plat anymore, or they're super happy for it. So I think,
and then there's a lot of people out there just like, meh.
Do you think that crowd they showed that were jumping up and down like idiots? Do you think one of those people knew what the fuck Obsidian even fucking is?
I don't. Jesus Christ!
You gotta watch this video. Like they showed the producers, like,
a kid behind
me. cheer now. They did the hand signal, so they raise their hands like,
did you
cheer now.
I have my face right next to her. It's just right behind her.
Wow. The oldest boy scared the crap out of snaps. So just to let you know.
I grew up on myself.
Are we jumpy today?
Oh, yeah, it's been a day.
She's always jumpy. What are you talking about?
I say one thing. This chat is like on fire, man. You guys are so interactive
because you're
and
offering
amazing.
$100 off a Saks.
Holy cow! This
What?
chat's on fire.
What?
No, Delilah said $100 off the S and the X, and I replied $100 off of sex.
Well, see, like, yo, that announcement right there, that's big for the holidays. What would have made that a big announcement if those were permanent price cuts? You see what I'm saying?
They may very well be.
You know what's
come E3 next year.
I want to say something that's fucked
then
up.
That very well may be a big announcement going into next year. Then.
Are you trying to sass me, bot?
Yes, I am. Is it working?
No.
Damn it.
You want to hear something that's really fucked up? Okay, so on Black Friday we get this we get Minecraft bundle, and guess what? It's more expensive than last year's Minecraft bundle. I don't get it.
Blade
what
said,
is Xbox doing?
Y'all need to sell your Xbox shit and move on.
Yeah. See, here's the thing. This is one of the things I love about being in the Xbox community. All right. One thing I have seen this entire generation is we're not yes men. Okay. And I don't want to see the community turn into yes men. All right. If you look at like the Sony extremists out there, they swallow every bit of shit that Yoshida like shovels into their mouth. That's not
talk about me.
That's not this community. This community is not like that. If you recognize that they have an issue or there is something that they can do better when it comes to their conferences, when it comes to their messaging, I always felt that this generation, like we were out there saying it. And I'm not going to stop saying it and say, you know what, that was just great. No, that was great.
Here's a really good point, Xbot. Delilah says in the chat, not a yes man, but notice a good thing when you see it. And that is a very good point.
Wait, the funny thing is, hold on. The funny thing is that I have said many good things throughout this entire show about what they showed there.
You're a yes man depending on what it is and how much you agree with it.
I'm pointing out one problem. All right. I said how great Crackdown looked. I said how great the Game Pass announcements were. All right. I talked about PUBG going into Game Pass as well. I said that Sea of Thieves and their new content that's coming to that game is a huge announcement as well. I said that there is one problem with their marketing and what they and how they address it and the information that they give people. And everybody will focus on that one negative thing I said and won't look at all the positive I said as well. I feel like there is something here. There is one thing that Xbox is missing, that if they can overcome that hump, then they have these conferences down pat. All right. And I'm going to say that until they start teasing the future is what I'm going to do.
Let's just address the Donald Trump in the room. They're going all in for next gen. That's what I'm seeing here.
Well, they are. No doubt, man. And 2019 is going to be a year where you get like hardware reveals and stuff like that. 2019 is going to be a great year when it comes to conferences, E3 and stuff like that. Moving into Scarlet, because that's where I feel like they're, Sony and Xbox are going to show their new hardware and they're going to release them in 2020.
Well, say this. Let's say this. You go to the E3 next year and you announce the new hardware. They both do. And PlayStation continues to show the same games they've been showing, and Xbox comes out with 4 new games, 2 of them console launch exclusives. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that would be pretty cool.
No, it would be pretty cool. But my whole thing is I'm not going to be like, hey guys, just wait till E3. Wait till E3 now. If I see that there is a problem, and it's a problem that's been going on for the last couple of years when it comes to their messaging and how they put together their conferences, whether it's E3, whether it's inside Xbox, at Gamescom, whether it's XO. If there is something that I feel like they are just missing, they are missing that one key to really like blowing the roof off of the Coliseum or wherever they are when they're showing these things, then I'm going to put it out. I'm going to put it out there.
I can tell you what they were missing, Xbot. They were missing controllers.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yes. We need more controllers.
I'm so surprised they only showed custom design live controllers. I thought this whole show would be Game Pass, Cloud, controllers, DLC, but we only heard Cloud one time.
I like how they showed that skull controller, that white one that they had.
Yeah, but you can't even buy it. They weren't even giving it away.
Yeah, you can't even buy it because they said there's only 15 made. You're like, why are you showing everybody in the entire world this controller and you can't get it?
Yeah, that's kind of disappointing.
I'd like to see them do console design lab. There you go.
That would be that man. That's been something I've wanted for a while now, and it's not going to happen anytime soon, I don't think. But it would be nice. It would be. But you know what I did like that they did? They give that kid his own Xbox One X.
The look on his face.
Yeah. Did you notice that kid's team sticker?
No.
It had a sticker on it.
Pictures and hashtag.
He didn't even know what the hell is going on. He's like,
he did look. He looked scared. Like, oh my god, the camera's looking at me. I would probably be just as.
He's like, the guy at the door is going to come me and take this from me. I won't be home.
Here's what gets on my nerves about Xbox and like Twitter and shit. Like, this show sucked. Okay, I mean it just sucked.
Your attitude sucks.
Everyone's on Twitter like praising this. Like, no, they don't say one bad thing about it. Like it's the best show ever, and shit.
I don't have to say anything bad about it. Like, all right. I mean, I guess you guys, if you have expectations, prepare to be disappointed. You shouldn't. Xbox, you were the person who told me don't expect things, right? And then here you are like, oh, so disappointed. Didn't show the future.
Like, wow, did I say that?
Yes, you've always said that to me in real life.
How people will focus, people will focus on the negative, and they won't hear the positive because. Like maybe 3%
on Twitter is positive stuff. Like
3% of this, 3% of this show, of the words coming out of my mouth on this show, has been negative. Everything else has been positive. I have been the one that has been upfront, leading the pack when it came to Game Pass. When everybody else was talking shit about Game Pass, when people weren't even accepting monthly subscriptions on Game Pass on other people's like YouTube live shows and stuff like that. I'm telling you guys, yo, this is the future. This is a great deal, stuff like that. I have been in the corner when it comes to positive things. I point out one negative thing, one thing that I see that Xbox can do better, and I'm completely negative. I don't think so. It's not.
I never said completely negative.
I didn't tell you were negative at all with Xbox.
Let's go, people! Come on.
No, I'm saying like people think this is the greatest thing since sliced bread, and they're praising every aspect of the show, and the show sucked donkey balls.
No, it didn't though.
We got
to see more of Kingdom Hearts.
The only good thing was the Forza Horizon 2 expansion trailer.
There's so much like that happened on the show that we haven't even touched
like
on
what?
The show.
Sea of Thieves, that content.
Okay, I didn't even get to see the Sea of Thieves content.
Did you guys see all the new Minecraft stuff they announced?
Nope.
Yeah, that looks fucking.
Even today they showed even more stuff. Today.
I want my super duper graphics pack. I'm not listening to them until they drop that. Yeah.
Fuck Minecraft.
I have been. I have been a fish on a hook. Like for that whole thing for so long. They're like, yeah, it's coming. Then they're like, oh, now we don't know when it's coming. I'm like, oh, what the hell, man?
Hey, speaking of 4K, I was very disappointed that stream was not in 4K.
Oh, yeah, you were.
Get them.
I was very disappointed. They're advertising 4K. They're advertising Mixer. And then they put it in 1080p on Mixer. And then they leave everybody's donations on the Mixer channel. And they get over spammed, and then Mixer starts blacking out because there's so many people donating those sparks.
Yeah, like why are you wasting your sparks in the first place?
Why do they have that turned on the Mixer channel, on the Xbox Mixer channel? Why do they have sparks turned
as well?
on?
They want their sparks too, man.
Wait,
oh my gosh,
sparks real currency?
People are so retarded when it comes to sparks. Like all those people didn't realize they were just wasting their sparks, just blowing them away on that stream.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's cool. You stand out, but it really like fucked up the whole chat, which screwed up the rest of the stream. And, ever since Mixer started the second season, it's been a shit show in general for streamers across the board.
Wait, John
no
Thomas says he loves the Gears of War trailer they showed. They didn't show a Gears of War trailer.
He was
We
being
got no Gears of
sarcastic,
War.
I think.
I said LOL.
Oh, sarcasm. Yeah. Missed opportunity.
What they should do is
I
they
have
should
no
limit the
problem.
chat on Mixer, and so like each person can only say like one thing every minute, and so the chat doesn't get overrun.
Mm.
Yeah, all I saw was fireworks and kitty cats and shit going up and down the whole
And the
damn
whale,
time.
the ghost whale. But real quick, Z Black Rider says Mikey Barra does that too. I was kind of concerned that Mikey Barra was streaming right before XO and maybe even during XO. But I stopped watching. But
he was giving away so much.
But yeah, he was. He was giving away tons of shit. So if you guys see him streaming, go check out his channel because he gives away shit all the time.
I watched his stream for like 30 minutes, and he gave away like $500 worth of stuff. I didn't win anything, but he gave away 5 years of Xbox Live. He gave away 3 years of Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
And then today, I was watching his stream, and I won a game from him for free on his stream today.
Oh, that's awesome.
Was so close. Like her name, was
I know
like
it was like
on
crawling past my name, and I'm like, damn it, next time. But then XO started. But Mikey Barra does donate. So anybody who subscribes to his Mixer channel, he donates that money. And then
he donates a lot too.
He does, and I'm sure the sparks that he receives, that if you get, I think it's 5 million sparks, it's of $500. So I'm sure that's going to go to a charity as well.
Yep.
That is all I have to say about that.
Damn, I want some sparks.
My mind is all burnt out because this is like the most real and expressive CCC we've had. Usually we have a lot of like comedy.
I'm just comedy too, though. So.
I'm officially burnt out now.
Good.
Butcher Van out.
Real quick, Z Black Rider says, I think Mike's whole job is gaming, but I was reading above that. Are the sparks real money? Yes, the sparks do equal out to real money. And yes, his job is gaming, but I do get a bit concerned that he's always playing PC games. I mean, I know Xbox is Microsoft, and they're trying to like
going negative right now. Hold on.
So here's the thing with Mikey Barra on why he streams. He mentioned it. So he's streaming, and everything he gets on subscriptions and on Sparks, everything he gets subscription wise, he donates 50% of that subscription to charity.
He donates all of it.
Or all of it, sorry, all of it to charity, and then Xbox on top of that donates 100% of that of his donation on top of that.
Are you sure it's all of it, or not half?
And so, that's pretty good because not only is he donating all that to charity, but then Xbox is also matching his donation and donating as well. So that's really, really, really cool. And I kind of wish that the others would stream a little bit, even Larry or like Phil.
Larry don't play games.
Yeah.
But I think it is awesome that he does that.
It's cool to see that people like that are streaming. You don't see that anywhere else. Like heads of companies out there streaming games.
Well, you know why they're doing that, right? Because Microsoft owns Mixer, and like Sony doesn't own YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to see Yoshida, freaking going with Drive Club. Like on YouTube or anything like that. There is a business side to this, but it is definitely good to see that as well.
Don't make fun of my shitty racing game, motherfucker.
Indie Gamer says Butcher
Just because you got mentioned doesn't mean that.
How do you get your teeth so white, bro? Any tips? Butcher Van? Butcher Van. Are you okay? Butcher Van is hiding right now. He doesn't have any tips.
I said from Twitter stupidity.
There you go.
That wasn't very nice.
I have a joke for that, but I'm not gonna say it.
I don't know if that was
the more and more. Like someone came out with the perfect tweet this morning. I forgot who was that tweeted it, but they said, "I'm not sure if I waste more brain cells reading Twitter tweets or I forgot what the other part was, but it was hilarious. I was laughing so hard. He's like, I think I burned more brain cells looking at tweets.
See, here's what happens. Butcher Fan goes on Twitter, he sees stupid tweets, and then he goes and brushes his teeth over and over.
I brush my teeth with shitty tweets is what happens.
It's pretty amazing.
Oh, he said shitty.
All right, well, guys, we're gonna wrap it up now because it's almost 9 o'clock. It's almost, I think, Walking Dead is on time. No spoilers. I can't even go on Twitter. But anyways, it's been a great show, guys. I actually enjoyed talking with you guys. I enjoyed listening to you guys argue for a little bit. It's kind of fun. Xbot being a defensive hoe he is. It's okay, Bot. It's okay. You'll be all right.
You guys made me, all right? You made me
mad,
do
bro?
that.
You mad? All right, so Xbot, why don't you let everybody know where they can find you and what you're up to, and go argue with them.
Yeah, well, first off, I want to give a huge shout out to the community. We did a live reaction on my YouTube channel, which of course is named Xbot448, but we did live reaction for XO. We came together with the GRG podcast. We had a huge panel. I think it went really great, and the community came out in droves. We had upwards of 150 people watching. The chat was fire. So huge shout out to the community for coming out and supporting, GRG and Next Podcast coming together to do a great show. But other than that, you can follow me on Twitter. It's at Xbot448, and you can go ahead and follow me on Xbox Live. Can you guess what the gamer tag is? Yeah,
not
that's
Xbot
right.
448.
It is Xbot448. Yeah, thank you. I'm out.
Well, guys, if you want to go fight with the Xbot, look him up on Twitter and make sure you tag me in it and make sure that you're right. Okay. Crispy Bomb, where can people find you? What are you up to?
Well, let me just say the chat was fire. The panel was fire. And at Crispy Bomb on Twitter. And you can follow me on Mixer and Xbox Live. Hit me up. It's in the description below. That's about it.
You know what's fire, Crispy Bomb? Your microphone. We can hear you today.
Yeah, no complaints from Daz.
It's absolutely amazing. Oh, who else is it? Brian Baker. He's always like, what the hell? Crowdfund to get you a mic. And I've been able to hear you every time you spoke today. It was really awesome. So high five.
High five in the air, y'all.
Don't worry, I high five myself just in case, And then we have Supersonic Station. Where can people find you? What are you up to, Mr. Negativity?
It's P for positive. Find me on Mixer, YouTube, Twitter, Supersonic Station, all word. I've been doing streams watching paint dry.
Yo, you're an asshole for that. He really has, you guys. Literally paint drying.
I've got more followers from just putting up a video watching paint dry than I have in 5 months. So I don't understand it. Just don't play games. Just put video up of watching paint dry. You'll get lots of subs, I promise.
No, you won't.
Yes. Tuesday, Retro Renegades. It's going to be a fun show. It's going to be on Graphic Guide with our guest this week. Will be Invader. And then next Sunday, I can't be here because I'm doing
you better find your replacement. I'm sorry, there's no call outs on this show.
Maybe I'll do both shows at the same time or something.
Yeah, you don't earn sick days.
That's bullshit.
You've been on here sick and you don't get a sick day. You don't get to call out.
How do I do 2 shows at once? I gotta do Survivor Series. It's only 3 times a year. WWE. We got a cool panel. We're gonna be doing predictions, live reactions, and then review of Survivor Series. That's gonna be fun. But I might go in VR. And you didn't next week. Please put up Sean Murray so I can shoot his head with bow and arrow while I'm doing live stream.
I don't even know who that guy is.
Oh, who's that guy? No one else does, so don't worry. We found him. Yes, I need put targets of Hulk Hogan or Macho Man.
Are you still talking? Are you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. All right. Supersonic Station sounds much more positive now that the show is ending and he doesn't have to talk about Game Pass stuff anymore.
Fuck Game Pass.
I love Game Pass. All right. And then we have the Butcher Van. Butcher Van, do you want to let people know where they can find you, what you're up to, and all that good stuff?
Yes. Thank you, everybody, for coming in and listening in today. It was a really good show. I even got Xbot triggered for a little while, which was good. So thanks for stopping in. Thanks for staying active in the chat. The chat was on fire. The chat was amazing, and I loved reading everything you guys said. You can find me on Twitter at Mr. Midlife Crisis or on Xbox and PlayStation at Butcher Van. And also, I'm going to be spreading my legs to the podcasting world, and I'm going to be on another podcast coming up soon.
Ooh.
So more information to come soon from Twitter. So pretty soon I will be on another podcast.
Awesome.
Butcher, you slut, Butcher.
I know, right?
Hold on, I got to ask Butcher. Is it nighttime or is it morning?
It'll be nighttime.
Ooh, prime time, brother. Prime time. Yeah. There we go.
Give us another hint.
More will come later this week on Twitter. So.
I'll look forward to
Brian Baker in the chat. It's like he said, spreading your wings, brother, not legs. Not legs.
spreading my legs.
Definitely spreading his legs. Could you
Yeah.
please not do that while you're on this show?
When people follow me, I said thanks for spreading my legs to the world.
Yeah, we saw that.
All right. So
the T-Bad podcast.
You guys can find me on Twitter at GirlsCanGame22, obviously here on YouTube and on Mixer. Oh, snap, it's Mel. Everything is pinned on my Twitter. Make sure you guys go follow me on Mixer. I'm eventually going to get partnered. I don't have a stream schedule because my work schedule is crazy, but we do have a stream team going on. It's called Bacon is Bay. So if you guys... go follow me, Supersonic Station, the Butcher Van. Xbot had an invite he has not accepted. And, eventually we're going to be streaming a lot more often. So make sure you check out my Twitter and Bacon is Bay. And I do have giveaways on my Mixer, just so you guys know. So it's Oh Snap, It's Mel. All right, guys, everybody have an awesome week coming up.
I'm ready. I am so ready for the outro. Are you ready?
I don't know if I'm ready, but guys, we'll see you later. Thank you for being amazing.
Let's go.
You're amazing.
Bing, 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 bong. China. Bing, bing, bong. Obamacare. Bing, 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 bong, 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 bong. Get those lights off. Bing, 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 bing. China. Bong, bong. Bing, 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 bong. Turn off the lights.